Power 92. We are #1 in the streets.
All right, it's Power 92, your girl Maha, and with me today, special guest, and I love you. This is Kehlani, everyone, in the building. What's up?
What's up, man?
Welcome to Chicago.
Thank you. I love it here.
Yes. How long have you been in the city?
Literally for just today.
Okay.
Since last night, but every time I'm here, I got a lot of family here, a lot of best friends here.
Oh, you got family here?
Yeah.
Tucked up.
Right there.
Hey, family. What's poppin'? You got the whole squad with you. And can I just start out by saying you guys smell great?
Thank you.
You guys
You know how it
smell
goes.
great. You know what's funny is, I follow you on social media, and I remember you were just on live talking about, someone was like, yo, where's the dope at? And you was like, no, I'm trying to stop.
Yeah.
So how's that going for you? Is that hard?
It's actually not hard. I feel like it's a mind over matter thing, and I think what gets a lot of smokers about that's trying to stop smoking is the appetite problems and the sleep problems, and you might experience a little anxiety while stopping, and you're just not used to your body kind of doing its thing without help.
Yeah.
You know, but I got a 4-month tour coming up, and I got to get my lungs prepared.
Yes.
And so it's just a sacrifice, you know. If I want to do that for myself, it's just some things I got to let go of, and I haven't drank any real alcohol or smoked weed in like 2 or 3 weeks. So.
Damn. You go, girl.
I'm doing great.
You go, girl. Keep that shit up. So, we've talked before. You came here 2 years ago. You were actually, when I made my transition to Power 92, you were one of the first people I spoke to.
Oh, awesome.
So, this is right before you dropped You Should Be Here.
Wow, that's crazy.
Okay.
It's before it got real.
Look, I was thinking that because at that time, they were telling me, yo, Kehlani's coming through. She's new to the scene, blah, blah, blah. So, of course, I do all my homework on anyone who comes in. So when I seen you on social media, I was like, okay, she got 60K, 100 followers, whatever. And 2 years later, like, you popping. you are popping out here. Like, you're at 2.8 mil. That's a lot. Like, shit really has changed for you, huh?
Thank you. Yeah, it has. I mean, that was a mixtape. This is an album.
Right.
The mixtape ended up being nominated for a Grammy.
Girl, could we talk about that too, the Grammy? How did that feel for you when you found out you were being nominated?
Well, I'm actually the second person ever in history to be nominated off of a mixtape for a Grammy, and I'm the first woman ever, which I feel like is. I don't ever get acknowledged enough for that, I feel like.
Okay,
but hey,
well, we acknowledge you today.
It's awesome to know.
Because that's so major. That's so major. Before even mixtapes, people really acknowledged them like that and really wanted to give them awards. Like, that is so dope.
Thank you.
So you go, girl. You go, girl. So how is the industry treating you now? So 2 years later since You Should Be Here, right? Yeah. Okay, so how's it been for you?
It's been interesting. It's been a roller coaster. So I've had my highs, I've had my lows. I think overall it's been a positive experience. I've been shown a lot of love by a lot of people that I look up to, a lot of people that I supporting me back, getting really just into my creative vibe and kind of understanding more of my role in the music industry and, where I want to take things involving my fan base and whatnot. So, I don't know, it's growing naturally.
You have a really loyal fan base. I know when you came 2 years ago, we did the Concord Music Hall, and I was backstage with you guys, with Taylor and Chance and everybody, and I just remember your crowd. The crowd was so into it. They knew every single word. Like, they are truly loyal fans.
They are.
Like, that is so dope. What do you call them?
I don't know. I think they used to be the Tsunami Mob,
right?
I don't know. Like, there's so many diverse people in the fan base that it's just, I don't even want to branch them into one thing anymore, because there's so many fans of so many other people too. You know what I mean? So I don't know. They love my music just like they love a lot of other people's music, and I just won't bunch them into an awkward box.
Yeah.
They like my music. They support me, so that's.
They really do. They really do. And I follow you on Snapchat too. I peeped that the same people that you had last time around you are kind of still the same people that you have with you now. Like, that's really dope.
Thank you.
Have you been tested with that before?
Definitely. I mean, there's all kinds of things of me trying to be careful of, separating me being, growing up with my friends, but also having to maintain a boss because I hired a lot of my friends, and I'm 21, so it's always that fear of like, well, I'm usually the youngest, and I have to, be an employer. So it's like always just keeping myself in check of like, we're friends, but I'm also your boss, but I also never want to become like that bossy boss, and I never want to become like the one that becomes inapproachable and things like that. So I think we just keep it very family oriented, and we don't treat it, of course we handle our business, but we don't treat it as a business. We definitely treat it as a family who's always growing together and doing these accomplishments together. And when we get to a new city on tour, it's look how far we've come, and you know, can you believe we're all here together and things like that, and less of just, you know, me, which gets exhausting, and it just turns into some really lonely, just weirdness.
And that's interesting because people looking from the outside in don't think like people like us in the spotlight get lonely ever, or ever feel that way. Definitely. And it's like, no, it's real. Like that really happens, because sometimes you see, I told you, it does its own thing. It just does what it wants to do. It's a fine line though. Like I totally agree with you. So Sweet Sexy Savage. I heard every bit of Sweet Sexy Savage and just a couple that you released.
Thank you.
I'm already rocking with it. How many tracks are on here?
There is 17 tracks on there.
Okay.
And I'm just really excited because I feel like it's the longest project I've ever dropped. And two, it's such a fun project. There's so much life in it, and it's a lot bigger than, you know, a lot of the music I was making, which I felt like was very vibey, you know, kind of like maybe play it by yourself in the room or whatever, getting ready. And this I feel like you could hear at festivals, you could hear at parties, you could hear like big family gatherings and things like that. And I'm so excited for people to hear it.
Yeah, so why did you choose that name?
Basically just experiencing a lot as a woman myself in the industry, getting put into these boxes of like, you know, this girl is this is the sexy girl, and then, you know, this is the cool girl. I've always been, you know, one of the guys, or I've always been like the cool homegirl. But I'm the homegirl who could also be really freaky with my man, who could also, you know, got straight A's in school, and also, you know, like things like that, like us just being multi-layered and multi-dimensional beings, especially as women. And I don't know what guy could lie and say that they don't want their women to be all of the above. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I feel you completely. Do you ever feel like you have been, people try to change who you are from the homegirl to the one that be chilling with the guys to the super sexy Kehlani? Like, have you ever felt that way?
I don't think so. I think I've been...
And I'm glad you haven't. Lucky.
Thank you. I think I've been very blessed to people feeling like I'm refreshing because I feel like most girls are the homegirl. You know what I mean? Like, even
I'm right there with you.
You know what I'm saying? We start as the homegirl, you know what I'm saying? And even throughout us, you know, getting sexy, getting savage, turning up, sometimes being bosses, like, a lot of us are the cool, chill girl who can be in a room and be totally comfortable and just hanging out with friends and things like that. So, I don't think anybody even wants to hear anything else from me. I don't think anybody wants me to be that voice. There's plenty of other voices for, you know, there's an idol and a voice for every type of girl.
You're right.
You know what I mean? We've got the idol for the sexy girl. We've got idols for the dope, you know, like super creative, quirky, like the FKA Twigs, like super interesting, creative, like, you know, things like that. We've got the chill homegirls, and we've got like the sexy pop in your face princesses, you know what I'm saying? So I think we're all needed and we're all necessary, and we all just provide a different voice for, you know, every type of girl that is out there.
I love the lane that you're in.
Thank you.
It doesn't, I don't even know. It's just a very Kehlani lane.
Thank
we have
you.
a minute and a half. I'm going to go up live and then we're going to continue. But I wanted to dissect what I've heard so far because I love what I've heard.
Thank you.
You know, Distraction and Crazy, they've been out for a while. Advice was something I came up on. Undercover. That joint hit me like in the face.
Thank you.
Because I've been in a lot of situations like that where people didn't want me with somebody and we had to keep it on the low, and I hated it. Like, I absolutely hated it. You want to go up live? All right, we're going to go up live real quick.
I feel you.
I see you in my peripheral.
Ah, yeah, see?
I've been trying to learn how to...
Is it peripheral or peripheral?
Okay,
Yeah, see?
It's peripheral. It's peripheral.
It's so ugly.
That word blows my
We was debating
fucking
like
life.
last
I thought it was
week all day.
peripheral.
Kehlani, whole time I thought it was peripheral.
It's not.
And then someone on my Snapchat was like, it's peripheral. But then another person on my Snapchat said it was peripheral, so.
Goddamn.
Any of y'all know? Ron, you know? Peripheral. Whatever. Like Joe said, my side vision.
Man, that's all I know.
All right, that's my DJ Chicago, DJ AM PM, hottest chick in the game, one of the official DJs for the Chicago Bulls. All right, she does what she does every day, turns the city of Chicago all the way up with the midday mix at noon. That is every single day, 12 o'clock. It is lit around these parts. All right, your girl Maha, what's up, what's up? I am all yours till 3 p.m. holding down your middays. Right here on Power 92. We're #1 in the streets and we pay your bills. Also, let me tell you about how we pay your bills because we have teamed up with a lot of people to do this, okay? Insure One, Subway, and Power 92, we're giving you guys more chances to get your holiday bills paid off, okay? I'm still paying them off too, so it's all good, okay? All you gotta do is submit a copy of your bill to power92chicago.com. Then you gotta tune in every single Thursday for your name to be called in the 12 noon, 5 p.m. and now 7 p.m. hours, okay? We've added another hour for you guys because it's real, all right? These bills are real. I feel you guys. We did change something, though. You only have 20 minutes to hit us back. 773-375-9248. That is the official number. All the rules are up on the website as well, power92chicago.com. Make sure you check it out. We are only 2 days away, so you got a whole lot of time. Power92chicago.com. Got my girl Kehlani in the building. What's up, boo?
What's up, man?
She in here. She in here. We're talking. Stay close for the interview, okay? Stay close. Also, everything's on social media too. Power 92 Chicago. It's okay. We hear you moving the mic. It's all good. Power 92 Chicago on everything. Make sure you guys follow us. Also, coming up, we're going to talk about topics at 2. I'm going to tell you about that because everybody keeps asking me about it, so stay close. Katie got bands on the way. DJ Esco, DJ Luke Nasty, got some J. Cole with that False Prophets. All coming up right here on Power 92. Stay close.
That's such a skill, Katie. No, for real, that's a skill. Like, to not be like, and like, and like,
Oh, I do it all the time. How many times do I fuck up on air? Like, but so, okay, this is what
the mother station's just pretending.
I tell people who start off, because, you know, I'm only 4 years in, low-key. So people who are starting off, they be asking me, like, how do you never mess up? And I'm like, I always do. It's just all about how you recover. Some people make it real awkward, and they're like, sorry, that's not what I meant. And then it's like, no, that sounds hella awkward.
And it's the same thing on stage. We, like, have all type of mishaps.
Yeah, that's interesting because you guys got a lot of people watching you.
Man, the other day, we were playing, like, this, like, guitar, I mean, not guitar battle, but, like, a piano battle with my piano player. It was hilarious. So he's, like, playing, and I'm, like, singing, and it's, like, this big thing, and, like, I, like, you know, emotionally put my hands on the keyboard and pressed a button, and it changed the sound, and in the middle of the piano ballad, like, this techno beat just comes on.
Oh, no!
And I just start milli rocking, and I was like, hey, I fucked it up, but we're gonna have to keep going, like, run that back, change it, and as we changed it, I'm like, cool, and then we were like, man. And then just started all over again. It was hilarious.
It worked out. That's like the best part is just how you recover.
It was way too fun.
Milli rock on their ass. So we were talking about the album, Sweet Sexy Savage. So you said the vibe is kind of all over the place. Like you're going to feel sweet, sexy, and savage. Shit.
I think, yeah. So when we were coming up with the titles, because I couldn't figure out how the songs were cohesively fitting together. It was like, there's a little sexy, there's a little savage, there's a little sweet. I don't know how people are going to receive them together. But then when we realized that they're all of it at the same time. You know what I mean? There's elements of all those at once. And just like how women are all of those at once.
Yeah.
So it made perfect sense, and I feel like there's a cohesiveness in the album, not just with the theme of, you know, confidence and womanhood and strength and, you know, stepping into your own, but I think sound-wise it's really dope, and it's a lot bigger than my mixtapes.
Yes. Okay. So the Savage, I definitely heard it in D Dirty. That's the record. I hit up my girl and I was like, gee, like, we be talking about this shit all the time. So I'm kind of in this period of my life where this just was like, hey girl, because, you know, I just started talking to somebody, and I had told him from jump, I was like, you know, let me know what it is because I might break your heart.
It happens. Because
it happens, and like, I don't think people expect a woman to say that.
They don't.
But it's real. Like, his heart's broken now. And I tried to warn him, like, no, listen to the song, okay? Like,
yeah, I mean, I think
real.
I think one, I think everybody kind of knows the effect they have on people, but it's especially hard when you have a strenuous career. And for me, that's what the basis of Do You Dirty came from, was like, you know, you want all this time for me, but I physically don't have enough time for you, and I may be invested, but I know for a fact that if we get into something now and it gets very serious and then I go on tour, it could be a whole nother story. You know what I mean? It's really hard. We won't be able to see each other for months at a time. You could be really upset. And, you know, I might do you dirty, just in a sense of I might not be able to be fully, you know, present how I was in the beginning of things, because my career requires me not to be. So
sometimes I find it hard to find someone who understands that. Like,
definitely.
You know, I think dating for people who are in entertainment in any capacity, like mine or yours, like, it's hard. Like, sometimes I'm like, well, I don't want to date in the industry. And then I'm like, well, someone like a lawyer or a doctor might not get what I do and might not understand that I'm not going to have time for your ass. And it's not like I'm for real doing you dirty, but
you know, it's like an accidental thing.
Yeah, like, I don't mean to hurt you, but I might.
Yeah.
So stand by, be careful. So what's your favorite record off the album?
I think I have like 3 different songs based on 3 different, you know, vibes. There's a song called Get Like, which is about kind of being the shy and awkward girl, but having that one person that they get wild for, that they get sexual with, or that they kind of just come out and step out of that shell with, which was, for me, is just very accurate. Like, I'm weird and I'm awkward, but for the right person, it can be everything.
Yeah, I
you know what I mean?
feel that.
And then I have a song called Thank You, which is the last song on the album, which is, it has my choir from my old school on it.
That's really dope.
Thank you.
That's
and
really
it's
dope.
just my letter to God and my fans for, you know, sticking by me and supporting me through, you know, the crazy year that I had, and just kind of my entire career has been kind of, you know, a roller coaster, and they've stuck by me, you know, really hard, you know, right there with me, holding my hand the entire time. So I just had to really say thank you.
Yeah.
And then there's a song called Too Much, which is like, I'm too much of a woman, too much of a badass, you know, bleh, word.
I feel that.
So yeah, I just think it's fun and it's sexy and it's confident and it's just like, you know, stepping into that world, and I don't know, I'm really excited about the entire project.
I'm really excited too. Like, I'm thirsty because every day I feel like I see you on your social media posting these countdowns and they're teasing us with, you know, the cover arts for every song. Like, I'm just like, girl, the 27th, hurry on up.
I feel the same way. Like, I'm like, is it Friday yet? Like,
is it Friday yet? Yes, it's dropping Friday, guys. January 27th, SweetSexySavage. Turn up, man, because you're so personal in all your music. I'm a really big, genuine fan. Like, I'm not just sitting here talking to you like I don't know you. Like, I really do keep up with you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, you're dope. So what else you got cooking up? You got other projects? Other, you know, are you dabbing into anything else? Fashion, jewelry, anything else?
Right now I'm trying to keep it really music based. I think that a lot of that comes when, you know, you're a little bit more established and you're able to do that. But right now I'm really just trying to get people to respect my artistry and to understand what I'm trying to provide in music as a musician. And, you know, I would love to do a bunch of those things. I really want to get into, like, voiceovers and cartoons, and I want to, like, write children's shows. I can sort of see you doing that low-key, though. Yeah, I think everybody kind of tells me my voice is ridiculous all the time.
I love it, though. I love it. Thank you. You have just a really dope vibe and swag to you.
Thank you.
I don't know. You're just really cool to me.
Thanks.
So anything else with Chance or BJ?
I mean, I would love to do a bunch with Chance and BJ. I think that all those things happen naturally. Like, I sent Chance the record to get feedback, and he was like, oh, what's up, let me get a verse. You know what I mean?
That record is hot.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
today,
if it's all natural, same with BJ. I was just like, yo, you're the only person I could hear on something like this. Like, it'd be unreal, like, perfect voice. He came through, it was all natural, like, hanging out. Every time we see each other, it's like squad, you know what I mean? So
that's the homie.
Yeah, of course, anytime, if it was all natural, for sure.
You go, girl.
Thanks.
All right, well, we're excited. January 27th is damn near almost here. People on my social media are thirsty too. I posted the screenshot to Do You Dirty yesterday on Snapchat, and someone was like, yeah, hello, I'm glad somebody's rocking with her here. And I'm like, no, we all are. Like, everybody is definitely in tune with you. So, you're coming here back in March for the show? So we're excited about that. you know, this is home to you. I want you to come through whenever you want, okay?
I want to work on my next album in Chicago, so hopefully I get to do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's dope. Plug your social media for people to follow you, keep up with you.
Everything is at Kehlani. My website is kehlanimusic.com. My pre-order for the album is up, available on Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes, all platforms pretty much above. It drops on Friday. Hope you guys get a chance to listen to it and check it out and let me know what you think.
All right, congratulations on all the success so far, girl. You are out here.
Thank you.
Kehlani, Power 92, you're welcome whenever.
92.3 FM.